to get this answer out of me, but I think Selena Gomez is pretty.
Oh,
but I
okay.
don't like her. I think she's cute. I think she's a cutie, but
Yeah, I made some decisions that weren't great as well, and so did he, and that's why I feel like I don't want to see your bodies on Instagram. I want to see what's in here. I'm not trying to get validation.
He's sweet. He's sweet as can be, but he's not like your little brother, is he? No.
It was supposed to be just another cryptic post on Justin Bieber's Instagram. A moody clip, a few soft notes on the piano, a lyric or two for fans to dissect. But this time, the words cut deeper. I tried to love, but the mirror just shows a stranger. The tone? Haunting. The delivery? Like a cry for help from a gilded cage. And fans immediately asked the question that would spiral across the internet in hours. Is Justin Bieber in a loveless marriage? And then, almost like clockwork, Selena Gomez appeared. Not in person, not in video, but in silence. A single sentence in her Instagram story. You deserve a love that doesn't leave you questioning your worth. Coincidence or a coded message? One thing was certain. This wasn't just another celebrity mood swing. It was a signal. But to whom? And what was really happening behind the curtain? Justin Bieber's Instagram post dropped with little warning. A soft black and white video, a piano track that felt unfinished. But the lyrics, that's what pulled everyone in. I wake up beside you and still feel alone. Tried building something real, but it's falling like sand. Within minutes, Twitter exploded. Fans quoted lyrics, shared past interviews, even created side-by-side comparisons of Justin's happiest photos with his wife, Hailey. The contrast was jarring. Entertainment reporters from ET&E picked it up within the hour. TikTokers broke down every lyric like detectives solving a crime scene. Why would he post this now? Is this the beginning of a split? And just like that, a private pain became a public spectacle. But even more chilling than what was posted was what wasn't said. Roughly 5 hours after Justin's post began trending, Selena Gomez posted her now viral story. No hashtags, no tags, just plain text on a neutral beige background. Protect your peace, don't beg for clarity. Fans instantly drew connections, not because of her history with Justin, though that certainly fueled the fire, but because of the timing, the choice of words, the resonance. Thousands reposted it with captions like, "Selena always knows how to say what we're all thinking." She saw Justin's post, and this was her response. Was it deliberate, or just another perfectly timed moment in the ongoing Selena-Hailey-Justin triangle? That's the question millions were asking, but none of them were ready for what came next. While Justin's post spiraled into a media storm, and Selena's story was dissected like an ancient code, Hailey Bieber remained conspicuously silent. Her Instagram feed, promotional posts for her skincare line, rode. Her stories, filtered makeup tutorials, and brunch snaps with friends. No comment, no reaction, no sign that her husband's emotional unraveling was on her radar, at least publicly. But followers noticed something off. She unfollowed 2 close friends who had recently liked Selena's post. Her usual flurry of couple pictures with Justin vanished. And insiders, yes, those insiders, claimed she's been staying at her parents' house in New York more than usual. Was she avoiding the storm, or already retreating from a broken foundation? This isn't the first time the internet has seen this pattern play out. Justin shares a raw emotion through music, poetry, or even late-night tweets. Selena posts something empowering, cryptic, beautifully timed, and the internet goes to war. Team Selena, Team Hailey, Team Justin. The timeline feels scripted, almost choreographed, but no one's actually directing it, at least not that we know of. Still, fans comb through every line, every look, every absence. Remember the 2020 Vogue shoot where Hailey didn't wear her ring? Or the time Selena unfollowed everyone on Instagram right after Justin's wedding? Coincidence? Or a cycle that none of them can seem to escape? Let's look at those lyrics again. Not just the surface, but what they're really saying. I gave you everything, but I still feel empty. This isn't about a fight. This is about emotional starvation. I keep waiting for the real you to show up. Who is he singing to? A partner wearing a mask? Or to himself, lost in the reflection of a life that looks perfect on the outside? Mental health professionals weighed in on TikTok and Instagram Lives. This reads like a man who feels unseen in his relationship. This is emotional exhaustion dressed as poetry. And once again, fans wondered, is the song a confession, a goodbye, or a cry for help? Now the spotlight turns to Hailey Bieber, and the questions get sharper. Is she the you in Justin's lyrics? Sources close to the couple have whispered about growing distance. Paparazzi photos show fewer joint outings. Fans noticed body language differences during public appearances, less hand-holding, fewer smiles. But Hailey's public front remains pristine. Brand launches, fashion shows, carefully curated images of elegance and ambition. Yet, behind that glassy surface, reports began to surface. Slow, subtle, troubling. A friend of the Biebers allegedly told Page Six, Justin's been feeling spiritually disconnected. He talks more about past clarity than present peace. And then came the leaked clip from an anonymous event attendee in LA, where Justin reportedly told a friend, "Sometimes I just miss being understood without having to explain myself." Was that about Hailey? Or was he echoing a longing for something or someone? From the past? Selena's story. Quote, just 11 words set off a frenzy. You deserve a love that doesn't leave you questioning your worth. No names, no hints, but those words, they landed like arrows. One fan tweeted, "That's exactly what Justin said in his new song." Another pointed out the eerie symmetry. She's finishing the emotional sentence he started. Now, was it support, shade, closure? Insiders are torn. Some say it's Selena's way of drawing boundaries, offering silent sympathy without reopening old wounds. Others argue it's a strategic jab, a way to remind Justin and Hailey that some ghosts never stay buried. But the question remains, if her post wasn't about Justin, why post it when she did? Psychologists and relationship experts wasted no time analyzing this situation. Dr. Helen Fisher, a leading relationship researcher, told a podcast, when an ex becomes a cultural symbol of emotional clarity, their influence never really ends. Another therapist explained, Justin's lyrics reflect avoidant attachment behavior, disconnection masked as creativity. Some even compared his recent behavior to the public unraveling of other emotionally burdened male celebrities. Zayn Malik, Kanye West. The common thread? Internal struggle playing out in public spaces. In short, this isn't just drama. It might be a sign of something breaking, emotionally, within the very foundation of his life. So why won't he or his team say anything about it? There's a pattern, and fans know it by heart. Step 1, Justin posts something raw. Step 2, Selena replies, silently or with a cryptic quote. Step 3, Hailey posts makeup content or vacation pictures. Step 4, the internet ignites. And now we're here again. Only this time, it feels heavier, because the lyrics aren't metaphorical, they're painfully specific. And the silence from Hailey and Justin's team is louder than ever. It's like we're all watching the same play unfold again. But with one big difference. This time, Justin might not be writing from a place of reflection. He might be writing from a place of collapse. So what happens when the pattern no longer protects them? Why hasn't Justin clarified the song? Why hasn't Hailey responded? Why hasn't Selena deleted her post? The answer might lie in legal documents. Insiders in the PR world have hinted that Justin's brand contracts include strict media clauses. No posts, no interviews, no songs that reflect poorly on personal image or partnerships. There are rumors of NDAs in Hailey's world too. After all, the Bieber empire is as much business as it is marriage. One entertainment attorney told Us Weekly, even if Justin wanted to say more, his label or sponsors might have pressured silence. And that silence, it's deafening. It makes everything feel more real, more fragile. Which leads us to a chilling question. What's really going on behind closed doors? On social media, the battlefield is wide open. Chamber Team Selena, Justice for Justin, Hailey exposed. People aren't just watching, they're choosing sides. Selena's fans believe she dodged a bullet, that she's healed, grown, and is now watching the house of pain she once lived in begin to burn. Justin's loyalists say he's suffering, that fame trapped him, that he needs guidance, not judgment. And Hailey's defenders? They call this an unfair pile-on, that she's shouldering the hate of two fandoms for a marriage she's tried to protect. But here's the twist. Some of Justin's oldest fans, the Beliebers from his YouTube days, are now speaking out. And what they're saying is shocking. Beneath the lyrics of Justin's mysterious post lies something even more subtle, something only true Beliebers would recognize: the melody. It echoes the same key progression and rhythm of Nothing Like Us, a heartbreak ballad he released in 2013 after his breakup with Selena. That song was raw, stripped down, and filled with regret. And this new one? It mirrors that exact vibe. Musicologists on TikTok broke it down. This isn't just emotional, it's a musical callback. He's literally replaying the heartbreak. Some fans even layered the two tracks together in mashups. The resemblance was undeniable. Was it intentional? Was it a subconscious cry? Or was he trying to tell us, and perhaps Selena, that his pain never really healed? One fan's tweet went viral. He may be married, but his music still belongs to her. And maybe that's the real tragedy of this triangle, that while everyone moved on, the music never did. As the media frenzy swirls, insiders have started talking, quietly, anonymously, but urgently. One close source told Dumois, "They're not as together as they seem. Justin's been retreating emotionally. Hailey is focused on building her empire, and sometimes it feels like they're on separate planets." Another leak from someone who worked briefly on Justin's tour said, "He's quiet, sad even, like he's carrying something too heavy for the stage." Even fans noticed how differently Justin behaves at public events. At one concert, he reportedly broke down in tears during soundcheck, tears that were never mentioned again. One bodyguard, who chose not to reveal his name, commented, "There's love in that marriage, yes, but it's not always soft. There are nights when neither of them speaks." And so the whispers grow, the smiles on red carpets, the cute TikToks, they paint a picture. But when the lights are off, it's a story we're only starting to see. Now we're left with the hardest question of all. Where is this headed? Will Justin release the full song? Will Hailey finally break her silence? Will Selena speak out once and for all? Or will this all fade into the silence again, leaving fans to guess, wonder, and theorize? One tabloid claims Justin has gone quiet on all creative projects, choosing instead to stay close to home. Another insider hints at a rebranding effort, something big, something public, perhaps even a documentary. But even if none of that happens, the emotional truth remains. There's a man caught between fame and feelings, a woman who walked away but still casts a long shadow, and another woman trapped in the public's harsh glare, trying to protect her place in the story. "Love is louder than noise," Justin once said in an interview. But now, the noise is louder than ever. And love, it might be the very thing they've all been searching for and still haven't found.